raced together, but not really close. I was at the end of my career, he was at the beginning. And then I really met him again when I became a sport director in the team. From his first year on, it was clear he was one of the best riders for the future. He was already competitive in his first year, and he went stronger and stronger every year. He won bunch sprints, he won so many races. He was there in the classics, so there was no mistake. He was one of the upcoming stars for Belgium cycling, but also international cycling. He's a real professional. He does what he has to do. He trains, he makes sure that his teammates are happy. He does it all for himself, but he's also a very good leader for his teammates, for everybody else around him. He's always clear, never grey, always clear what he wants. You know who's in front of you, and that's always easy. If you are under stress, if you are there in the heat of the fight, you always have to keep your mind together. And with Tom, it's clear why we know he's usually under control is when he speaks in the radio. You always can understand him, it's always clear, and then you know he's still not lost. Other riders, at a certain point, you don't understand anymore. The best period we had with him is when he won all the spring classics. That was one of the most impressive periods I had in my career as a sport director, and also to work with Tom. You know, there is always a point when you sit in the car, you lose television, and you don't often know who wins. So then there is always like 10, 15, 20 seconds of radio silence. And that was always like, victory goes to Tom Boonen. I said, yeah, okay. 2 days later, victory goes to Tom Boonen. And it was always the same. And then when he attacked the long attack in Paris-Roubaix, yeah, that was really a pleasure to ride behind him. He just can ride over the cobbles. He has everything with him. He has the right weight, he has the balance, he knows how to ride over it. So not only in his career he was the best, I think overall he was one of the best there ever was to ride over the cobblestones. Or else you do not win that race so often. So he has that little bit extra in that race. Even when he was maybe a little bit out of condition, he was still one of the best. So I think if you speak about a cobble specialist, then Tom Boonen is probably one of the best that ever were in cycling. Doing your last race is always special. I did it in a Belgian championship. He's going to do it in Paris-Roubaix. Standing there at the start, knowing it's your last race, it's a very special feeling. It's like you just have to block it in your mind that this is going to be my last time I'm going to ride Arenberg. This is the last time Carrefour de l'Arbre. So I just hope he can block it. Does a race he wants to do, like just race and see what happens. But it will be a special race, that I can assure you. Yeah.